All right, welcome back, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here for this explainer. Today, we're mapping out what I honestly like to call the hero's journey of modern tech education. We're talking about the Drytis Academy Engineer Certification Roadmap. So, if you're a focused learner, looking to transition from an enthusiastic novice to a fully verified, industry-ready professional, well, you are exactly in the right place. We're going to look at the rigorous, challenging, but incredibly rewarding path that Drytis has laid out to ensure you don't just learn the theory, but actually master real-world skills. Let's dive right into this. Here are the 5 crucial milestones we'll be hitting today. We're going to start with starting your Drytis journey, move into the 3-day bootcamp, cover project submission and evaluation, hit that triumphant moment of becoming a Drytis engineer, and finally finish up with why the learning never stops. Okay, let's kick things off with Section 1, starting your Drytis journey. Now, the core philosophy over at Drytis Academy is that true learning absolutely has to transcend just passively clicking through video modules. I mean, think about traditional tech education. It has this massive critical gap where it almost exclusively focuses on technical skills, right? You learn to code, and well, that's kind of it. But the modern Drytis framework, it's a whole different ballgame. It integrates those technical skills with customer communication and AI-powered workflows. Because in today's industry, you literally can't just be a code monkey locked in a basement anymore. You have to actually interact with people and leverage modern tools to solve messy, real-world problems. Drytis is engineered precisely to bridge that exact gap. Which brings us to your first major trial. Section 2, the 3-day bootcamp. This is a structured, super fast-paced program designed to simulate real-world engineering environments. So the bootcamp escalates pretty rapidly. Day 1 builds your customer interaction foundation. Then Day 2 ramps up the complexity by diving into AI and agentic AI. And finally, Day 3 just throws you right into the deep end with operational readiness. You can kind of see how this progression naturally builds up your capabilities, right? Starting from human connection, scaling all the way up to advanced artificial intelligence, before finally testing how you operate under pressure. Let's break that down a bit. Day 1 is really all about mastering professional behavior. We're talking professional communication, active listening, customer handling, confidence building, and workplace etiquette. Now, you might be wondering, why start here? Well, because at Drytis, technical brilliance without the ability to actually communicate it, it's just not enough. Seriously, if you can't actively listen to a customer's problem or handle their concerns with confidence, your coding skills aren't going to save you. Day 1 ensures you've got the soft skills required to be a complete professional. All right, by Day 2, you enter the world of modern engineering. The focus completely shifts to generative AI fundamentals, prompt engineering, and agentic AI concepts. And by that, I mean AI systems that can actually take autonomous actions to achieve specific goals. This is exactly where you learn to be a force multiplier. You aren't just learning how to program, you're learning how modern engineers use cutting-edge AI tools and workflows to solve complex problems way faster and build dramatically better systems. And then we hit Day 3. This is the big moment you turn all that knowledge from the first 2 days into concrete action. The focus here is entirely on operational readiness training, engaging with real-world scenarios, applying practical thinking, and making actual professional decisions. It is no longer theoretical at this point. Day 3 prepares you to thrive in a real, high-stakes work environment where you literally have to think on your feet and execute flawlessly. But listen to this. There is a strict, locked gate you have to pass. 70%. This is the absolute minimum passing threshold for every single phase of the bootcamp. If you score below 70% in any phase, no way, you do not advance. The next phase stays completely locked until you improve that score. You really can't rush this. You've got to take your time, deeply understand the concepts, and prove your competence before moving forward. Okay, moving on to Section 3, Project Submission and Evaluation. This is your final test. Now, completing those 3 days is a massive achievement, for sure. But this is where the training wheels come off completely. It's a rigorous 4-step process. First up, you request a mock call with a mentor. Second, your mentor assigns you a totally unique scenario, and you have to go build a project based on it. Third, you prepare and submit a professional product requirement document, or PRD. And finally, the big one. You jump on a live mentor call where you present your project. You have to actively defend your approach, explain your thinking, and really justify the decisions you made while building. What's fascinating here is that your final evaluation is a true dual threat assessment. You're actually judged by both machine and man. Drytis AI meticulously evaluates your hard data, so your bootcamp scores, simulation performance, and technical skills. But simultaneously, your human mentor evaluates your soft skills and practical application. They're looking at your deep understanding of the project, your communication ability, and your professional interaction. You know, you can't trick a machine, and you definitely can't charm a human. You literally have to objectively satisfy both artificial intelligence and an expert guide to prove you are fully ready. Which leads us to the best part. Section 4, Becoming a Drytis Engineer. Your official certification. This is it. The triumphant moment where all that intense study, those stressful 70% thresholds, and the nerve-wracking mock calls actually pay off. And the tangible perks are absolutely fantastic. As an official Drytis engineer, you immediately unlock your Drytis Academy Bootcamp certification. But hey, it's way more than just a piece of paper. You also earn reputation points. You unlock your official engineer profile, gain access to the global leaderboard to show off your expertise, and you enter the exclusive Drytis community to drastically expand your professional network. These achievements symbolize to the whole world, and honestly to yourself, that you've transitioned into an industry-ready professional. What wait? There's more. Section 5. The learning never stops. A whole new phase unlocked. Because actually, graduation and certification at Drytis aren't the end of the road at all. They're simply the doorway to continuous improvement. The exact moment you become an official engineer, you instantly unlock access to more than 15 advanced AI learning tracks, and these are exclusively available only to certified members. That means you can immediately start developing brand new, highly specialized skills, earning even further certifications, and continuously beefing up your professional portfolio. You also get to dive so much deeper into the vibrant Drytis community ecosystem. Inside this space, engineers share ideas and solve really complex problems together. You can participate in challenges and competitions, learn directly from seasoned mentors, ask the hard questions, and continue to gain reputation points to unlock new titles. It's just a highly collaborative environment where certified engineers constantly push each other to earn more experience and genuinely grow together. Which perfectly brings us to the core ethos of the Academy. It reads, learn consistently, build confidently, support others, and grow together. That is a powerful mandate, straight from the source. It entirely cements the culture expected of every single new Drytis engineer. You aren't just taking value from the community. You're fully expected to contribute to it, to support your peers, and to build with absolute confidence. So as we wrap up this explainer on the Drytis Academy roadmap, I want to leave you with one final provocative question. You've seen the path, right? You know the 3-day bootcamp requires both technical and communication mastery. You know about the rigorous AI and human evaluations waiting for you, and you know about the incredible community and continuous learning tracks waiting on the other side. The roadmap is crystal clear, so the only question left is, are you ready to build confidently? Take that first step and start your very own Drytis journey today.